Now for our 10th grade, all A's, Hannah Benton, Howie Boxley, Zoe Epperson, Nicole Fillmore, Aiden Green, Kaylee Lee, Elena Rice, Abby Ritchie, Kyle Saylor, Harley Tandy, Georgia Turner, Kaylee Walker, and Lauren Wright. Tenth graders, I'm very proud of you guys. Seems like we have a lot of certificates for these 10th graders in the A's and ABs, so congratulations. Now for our AB honor roll, Justin Allen, Andrew Altman, Brianna Bolt, Delilah DeVore, Cadence Dooley, Ashton Driver, Lauren Evitt, Caitlin Fultz, Bresna Gonzalez, Colton Harbin, Landon Harbin, Lillian Jackson, Bailey Johnson, Spencer Lovack, Aaron Martin, Cade McConnell, RJ Myers, Mackenzie Pitt, Matthew Reeves, Tyler Ryan, Bailey Saint, Ivy Sissons, Alexis Smith, Justin Stubblefield, Ben Sutton, and Jacob Wilson. That's an amazing number of students on all A's and all A's and B's. Give this group a round of applause. 11th grade, all A's. Dylan Baker, Haley Ball, Harmony Brewer, Bailey Chandler, Cameron Cooper, Haley Hughes, Peyton Langford, Brayden Lewis, Maggie Mance, Emma McBride, Sydney Rimbert, Paxton Seeley, A's and B's. Riley Adair. Kennedy Allen. Lydia Black. Michael Burton. Willa Cassie. Kristen Chandler. Lucas Collier. Dixie DeVore. Annabeth Dunaway. Cheyenne Green. Kayla Hannon. Landon Jemerson. Matthew Lasky. Justin Manion. Jessica McGee. William Moat. Nathan Nelson. Jenny Beth Brinky. Cody Robinson. Austin Sanderson. Alex Satterfield. And Kobe Suthers. Give this group a round of applause. And now for our perfect attendance. And we're going to work on this, guys, next year. We're probably, and I'll go ahead and let you know, we will be changing our attendance policies for next year. That'd be county-wide, so be ready for some change as far as attendance goes with the district as well. The one reason that is our report card now has to do with attendance, and it's not only unexcused absences, it's also excused absences. With the way the report card was this year, and it will continue to be next year from the State Department, anyone with 15 or more absences, whether it's excused or unexcused, are labeled as chronic absences, and it hits us on our report card. So more than 15 days. So be thinking about this, parents, when you're scheduling appointments, when you're scheduling vacations, because it is something that we're going to have to address next year. We had way too many absences this year, not only from our school, but from a district standpoint. So those changes will be coming down the pipe soon. For 9th grade, Sloan Butler. We got more than we think. Kevin Green. Chris Humtus. Emily Jolly. Emily McBee. Trinity McLemore. And Justin Story. Good job, 9th grade. Thank you, ladies. I think I'll handle the 10th grade. Michael Dossett, Desiree Womack. for some reason on the perfect attendance or AB honor roll or A honor roll, please forgive us. We're not perfect by no means, and we do the best we can trying to compile this. So please see me or Ms. Culberson after the program if we missed you. 11th grade, perfect attendance, Michael Barkley, Cameron Cooper, Peyton Langford, and Braden Lewis. We started a few years ago recognizing our top ACT scores for each grade level. This test is a high-stakes test, of course, and scholarships are awarded based on these ACT scores, and it's something that every junior takes. We started this year giving the pre-ACT, preparing them for the ACT as juniors. We will continue that next year. We also had a ACT prep class this year. So for the 10th grade, with a score of, and we recognize the ones with a score of 25 or higher, Abby Ritchie, Howie Boxley with a 28, Lauren Wright with a 30. I'm also very proud of our juniors, not only with the ACT score, but we have to also look at college and career rating standards. And I can say that a lot of these students have already obtained what we call as the checkbox in the college and careers readiness standards. They look at your graduation rate, and then they compare your graduation rate, which last year our graduation rate was 93%. And I think with the graduating seniors that just graduated, it's going to be over 95%, which is amazing, to be honest with you. And that is a good graduation rate. And so they compare, and I know that juniors this year will even have a better one. You guys have some big shoes to fill with the graduating seniors. So, but with that, they compare your graduating rate with your college and career rating standards percentage that have met that. And if there's a discrepancy of 10% or more, you get hit for that. So we've never had that, and I look forward to, I know that this year's graduating seniors had a college and career rating standards of 87%. And I was very proud of them. I want to challenge you juniors to do the same. So for the ACT juniors, with a 25, Lydia Black, Braden Lewis, 29, Maggie Mance, 27, Paxton Seeley, 26, Bailey Chandler, 27, Kristen Chandler, 30, Lucas Collier, 29, Cameron Cooper, 28, Emma McBride, 29, William Moe, 26, Sydney Rembert, 25, Austin Sanderson, 26, and Alex Satterfield, 29. Our next awards are the Marshall County Youth Leadership. The Marshall County Youth Leadership began in the early 90s. It's run through Sneak State, but the students are selected by an interview process. They come and they do the selection process, and it's an excellent way for students to learn leadership skills. And it's, I think, around 30. Ray, I know you're part of it, so it's around 30 students across the county that's involved in this leadership program. And it's a great program for our students. And they tour different businesses and industries across the county to see what careers are out there. And this year, the Marshall County Youth Leadership members were Bailey Chandler, Cheyenne Green, Braden Lewis, and Austin Sanderson. Miss Weems, who is our SGA faculty member, and she does a great job with our SGA. This year, the SGA worked extremely hard to plan activities for Homecoming Week and for pep rallies. They also sponsored Red Ribbon Week, Day Without Hate, Patriot March Madness, Penny Wars, the Canned Food Drive, and the Talent Show, as well as participated in the PALS, Patriots versus Litter, Town Cleanup, last month. At this time, I'd like to recognize the officers of the organization for their hard work and dedication to the school and their student body. As a Wren, who's just graduated, so I doubt if she's here. Maggie Mance. Andrew Altman, Kaylee Walker, Kyle Saylor, and Allie O'Neill. A little bit more about the SGA. First, I'd like to thank Vanessa. She was our former president. She did a great job and this year with our SGA and planning these things. And we're gonna miss her, but I know that we have a great one in training that she trained, and that's Maggie Mance. Maggie worked very hard this year to help coordinate activities. She will also be serving as this upcoming year's SGA president. So we're looking forward to working with you, Maggie. Andrew, he went above and beyond the call of duty this year, was essential in planning events and setting up for pep rallies. So congratulations, Andrew. We appreciate everything you do. Kaylee Walker. Kaylee was a very dedicated member of the SGA and was always willing to provide a helping hand. Thank you, Kaylee. And then Kyle. Kyle works very diligently to create signs and posters to let the student body know about dress-up days and other events. Last but certainly not least, I have a special award for a student who was not an SGA officer, but served as a class representative, and that was Allie O'Neill. Class representatives are supposed to attend SGA meetings, and this young woman was only class representative to attend every meeting, so congratulations, Allie. She was crucial in planning. I'm proud of her, and Ms. Winks has already handed her award. But please join me in a round of applause, not only for our students, but for Ms. Winks. Thank you. And now I'm going to take a seat and relax a minute and let someone else go down. And here comes Miss Stubbs. Okay, hot off the presses, guys. Some of you have been asking about this. We just got this in from our Career Tech Center. Cosmetology, these are the ones that's been accepted into the programs for next year. Cosmetology, Maddie Poole, Brittany Kirby, Jonathan Jackson, and Brisna Gonzalez. Congratulations, guys. Thank you. Yes. And they have to do an interview process. I mean, they have to go through an interview process. We only get so many slots per school in the system. So, congratulations. The Med Prep, they took the top 7 into the program. Jerry Wall, Lillian Lindsay, Adriana Sprayberry, Tessa Herring, Casey Doran, Morgan Jones, and Amanda Davis was selected to our Med Prep. Welding, Brooklyn Walker, Ray Battles, Chris Smith, and Randy Ray Fletcher. Good job. Auto Tech and Shannon Dacus, Jacob Brooks, and Kevin Green. Congratulations, guys. We will follow the program with the awards.
Good morning. I'm Ms. Wings, and I'm pleased to present this year's awards on behalf of the Science Department. This year's Achievement in Biology Award goes to Mr. Nick Davis. Nick is a hard worker who always puts forth his best effort. He earned the highest cumulative average in Miss Gluck's biology classes. This year's Excellence in Creative Biology Award goes to Miss Emily McBee. Emily excelled at every assignment provided in my class, had a positive attitude, and exhibited exceptional lab skills this year. She also had the highest cumulative average for the school year. This year's Physical Science Award goes to Mr. Ashton Driver. Ashton's very intelligent, works well with his peers. He maintained the highest cumulative average in Coach Rice's physical science class. This year's Pre-AP Chemistry Achievement Award goes to an outstanding individual who has worked extremely hard in chemistry. This year's award goes to Miss Lauren Wright. Lauren excelled at classroom and lab work. She earned the highest cumulative average in Pre-AP Chemistry with Miss Gluck. This year's Excellence in Anatomy and Physiology Award goes to Mr. Braden Lewis. Braden is an exceptional anatomy student who exceeded my expectations both in the classroom and in the lab. He earned the highest cumulative average in anatomy. This year's Achievement in Earth and Space Science goes to Mr. Dylan Baker. Dylan is a student who has a very analytical mind and picks up on concepts quickly. He had the highest average in Coach Rice's Earth and Space Science class. And last but not least, this year's Excellence in AP Biology Award goes to Miss Emma McBride. AP Biology as a junior and excelled beyond all expectations. She maintained an A average all year long, which is difficult to do, and ended the year with the highest average for a junior in her class.
Good morning. On behalf of the Mathematics Department here at DAR High School, I'd like to present the following awards for maintaining the highest average in in various mathematics courses. Would Emily Barecki please come forward and receive her award for maintaining the highest Algebra A average? Would Emily Renee Jean come forward and receive the Algebra 1 highest average award? The recipient of the highest average in geometry is Spencer Loback. The recipient of the highest average in Miss Sanderson's Algebra B class is Jessica Moore. The recipient of the Algebraic Connections highest average is Tyler Foster. Would Paxton Seeley please come forward and receive the highest average in Advanced Placement Statistics? Emily McBee receives the highest average in Pre-AP Geometry. And Lauren Wright receives Pre-AP Algebra 2 with Trigonometry, highest average in Miss Taylor's class. Great job. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning, welcome teacher.
I love my Baker specs. I'm Dr. Baker. It is my pleasure to give the awards for the history department. When I call your name, please come and receive your highest GPA award. Highest GPA in world history is Emily McBee. Elena Ross receives the highest GPA award in 10th grade American history. Someone we have already seen before, Emma McBride, highest GPA in 11th grade American history. Haley Hughes receives the highest GPA award in 11th grade American history in Hunter Holland's class. Highest GPA in psychology, Kyle Saylor. Highest GPA in sociology, Dixie DeVore. Miss Sutton gives awards called Generals of History Awards each year. When I call your name, please come and get your award. Chris Hamastos. It's not a Southern name, I'm lost. Lucas Cheney. Lucas Pendergrass. Timothy Warren. Randy Fuller. Please give all of our students in the history department a wonderful hand.
On behalf of the English department, it is my honor to present the following awards to our students for excellence in English. The first award is presented to Ms. Katrin Chalmers for the highest average in Ms. Brown's English 9 class. The next award is presented to Delilah DeVore in recognition of the highest average in Ms. Clark's English 10 class. The next award is presented to Emily Jolly in recognition for the highest average in Ms. Doggett's Pre-AP English 9 class. The next award is presented to Lauren Wright in recognition for the highest average in Ms. Doggett's Pre-AP English 10 class. These next three awards are presented to students in my English 11 class. I had a really hard time just choosing one student. These three students worked very hard. Their averages were almost exact. So, I mean, like a 1/10 of a point difference. So I had to give 3 awards for this class. The first one goes to Dixie DeVore. The next one goes to Billy Moat. And the final award goes to Tyler Foster. And lastly, these 3 awards, again, are presented to my top 3 students in my AP language class. Again, their averages were within about half a point. So each of these students has worked extremely hard. They always put forth their best effort. Every writing assignment they turned in, every assignment they go above and beyond. So the first award is presented to Sydney Rimbert, Lydia Black, and Emma McBride. Congratulations.
Good morning. I'm very pleased to present awards to some outstanding foreign language students. The first award, will be the National Spanish Exam. This is an exam that students take online and it makes them eligible for scholarships, and it's sponsored through the Association of Teachers of Spanish and Portuguese. Drew Altman received the 96th percentile gold award. Risa Gonzalez receives the 88th percentile silver award. Howie Boxley scores 65th percentile and receives the honorable mention award. Lauren Wright scored the 51st percentile and also receives honorable mention. Harley Tandy also receives honorable mention. Okay, next I have some awards for Spanish 1. These are some outstanding students. Their averages were very similar, so I wanted to recognize all of their hard work. First, Michaela Scott. Would you please Skylar Benson. Emily Jolly. Lauren Wright. Kristen Gonzalez. Howie Goxley. Next, I have some outstanding Spanish 2 students. Jessica McGee, please come to the stage. Peyton Langford. Haley Lee. Haley Hughes. The last 2 awards are sponsored by DAR Spain. We actually have a chapter in Spain of the DAR that supports our class and sends postcards and stays in contact with our classes. So this award is for students who maintain a high average. They show a love for foreign language and also do well on the National Spanish exam. So Spanish 1 award goes to Drew Altman. The Spanish 2 award to Jessica McGee. Good job and congratulations.
On behalf of the Physical Education Department, we're going to give out the Alabama Fitness Assessment Awards. Let me spit that one out. It's like it always has been as far as 2 levels. It used to be Presidential National. Now it's the Superintendent's Award and the Governor's Award. The Governor's Award is the highest one, and that is the high fitness zone. We had 3 students achieve the high fitness zone this year on all 4 components of the test, and those students were Sloan Butler, Emily Jolly, and Elizabeth Montgomery. We had a few more in the healthy zone. Those students were Riley Adair, Parker Anderton, Harless Battles, Michael Barkley, Dylan Baker, Haley Baird, Jaden Bohan, Anna Card, Molly Cochran, Nikki Cryer, Hunter Darling, Austin Edmonds, Christopher Hamatus, Kate McConnell, Jacob Hancock, Colton Harmon, Preston Huckabee, Elizabeth Mitchell, Jackson Mitchell, Allie O'Neill, Lucas Pendergrass, Jared Smith. Christopher Smith. Joshua Thrasher. Justin Walker. And Ethan Womack.
I have several awards to present today, but I'm going to deviate from the program for just a minute. Our Beta Club this year went to the state convention in Birmingham. We were very successful. We had 11 students who qualified to compete at nationals, and there's thousands of students, so it's pretty prestigious. So I've got some awards to present today. For the first one, first place colored pencil drawing, Harmony Brewer, and she'll be going to the national convention in Savannah next month. Okay, the next one is for Kyle Saylor, who placed third place in the Science Division 2. And we were competing in schools, the Alabama School for Math and Science, lots of private schools. So this is a pretty big deal because there was a lot of really nerdy kids there and we beat them out. Okay, and the next one, this student took first place overall in the visual arts category. There were probably about 600 or 700 entries, and she was the best of all of them in the state, Michaela Scott. Okay, the next awards are for career technical students. So career technical students have the opportunity to take some certification tests. These are the same tests that industry professionals take. They're recognized by industry. They help students get jobs. So we had several students who took tests and qualified. Will Stewart and Delilah DeVore, they earned their landscape management certification, which is the goal of their greenhouse management ag course. And they are recognized by the green industry web training for the landscaping industry. So they both earned professional certifications for landscape management. Okay, Logan Word and William Pitts, they both were in small engines. They had to take several tests for the Briggs & Stratton's Power Portal to get their credentials in small engines. So Logan got basic four-cycle theory and basic compression, so he earned the industry certification credential. And William Pitts did basic four-cycle theory, so they'll come and get their certificates. We also had students who have some computer certifications. So Microsoft Office Specialist for Office PowerPoint, Nick Harden, Kelly Ivy, Emily Jolly, Olivia Black, Braden Nickel, Alex Bowles, Peyton Langford, Brisna Gonzalez, Skylar Pitson, Lucas Pendergrass, Drew Neuer, Emma McBride, Aiden Green, Howie Boxley, Jose Hernandez. And these next 4 students credentialed as Microsoft Office specialists, they also passed their Office Word certification. Brisbane Gonzalez, Lucas Pendergrass, Peyton Langford, and Howie Boxley. Okay, and then for Family Consumer Science. We have lots of students who helped out with the hospitality team. They serve at the Dedication Day luncheons, the awards banquets, the alumni banquet. But I have 4 students who deserve special recognition because they just didn't come and work the day of the banquet. They often stayed after school for hours, helping to clean, helping to prep things. They came before school. Anything that we needed done, they were there. So with Desiree Womack, Brittany Kirby, Savannah Brown, and Jessica Moore, please come and get some recognition for all of our work. And I have one final certificate. So this is the Shining Star Sewing Award. So all of you students who need help with hemming, patching, whatever you come to my room to ask me to help you with, there is a student here who has excellent sewing skills. She has done such a good job on her first sewing project. She did a hand sewing project and she turned it into me. I didn't believe she did it. It was so perfect. So will Kaylee Southers please come forward to get the Shining Star Sewing Award. Remember what she looks like when you need something sewed. If I'm not available, find Kaylee. She's probably even better than I am.
On behalf of the musical arts faculty here at DAR, I want to recognize one student for her achievement this year. She, for the 2nd year, has made the All-State Choirs for the Alabama Vocal Association. Let's give Elena Rice a round of applause for being
Thank you, Mr. Cadeau. At this time, I'm going to recognize our Marshall County Tech students. They have already received their awards and certificates, but they do an excellent job with the Marshall County Tech Career Center over there and preparing their students for the future. Brandon Hubbard, Brenton Meeks, Caleb Winters, Cheyenne Green, Tyler Kaufman, Sloan Seegers, Justin Allen, please come to the stage. Brandon is in our welding technology, and he is a 2nd-year completer. Brenton is also in our welding technology, 2nd-year completer. Caleb, welding technology, most improved student. Cheyenne Green, she's in her 2nd-year completer, med prep. Tyler Kaufman, building construction. Sloan is in our collision repair, refinishing technology. Sloan, I've seen you drive, you might be using that. And Justin Allen, Justin is in our building construction. guys, make sure that you stay. If you receive an award, you will stay immediately after the program. At this time, I want to recognize a few people that we have here in attendance that I neglected to recognize at the beginning of the program. Ms. Cheryl Harrison, she's our KDS Board Chairman. You may greet her. Ms. Heather Green. I asked Ms. Green if she wanted to bring greetings. She said she's greeted out this year. So, thank you. And of course, our very own Ms. Cable. The DAR do so much for our school, and if you were here for the awards program for our seniors on Friday, you would have seen that. It really is amazing what the ladies across our country do for our students in our community. It's astonishing to me that they're still involved at the level that they are. And Ms. Harrison, Ms. Green, Ms. Cable, thank you. I know you work tirelessly to bring in funds for our school and support our students, and we really appreciate everything you do. Thank you. Parents, thank you for once again allowing us to share your child for another year. Juniors, like I said earlier, you have some big shoes to fill, not only with the academic side, but also with the leadership side. And I thought we had a great year this year with school spirit, and we look at you guys as our leaders. Our seniors are our leaders of our school, and our year will only be as good as you make it. So please go back next year and be great leaders for us. I'd like to remind you, I know Ms. Myers would skin my head if I didn't remind everyone about summer reading. So if you are leaving us after today, make sure you get that summer reading completed before you come back next year. Guys, it's been an honor and a privilege to work with you another year. And if you are excused after this program, if you are checking out, I hope you have a wonderful summer. Remember the exemption policy. And if you have any questions, see a staff member. If you have questions on exemptions, we will have about a 10-15 minute break, and when the bell rings, we'll report to fourth period. Thank you, guys. Thank you, parents, for being here.